Hi, hello, it's Nikki and welcome to my messy bookshelves. Today I am back with a tag video, and this is the Hold My Place tag, and I was tagged by Pat at Book Chat with Pat. This was an original tag created by Heather at Heather Reads and Meg at Books Off the Beaten Path. And what a fun tag, because if there is a thing I love almost as much as books, it is bookmarks, and I have a ton of them. So yeah, let's get into it. So prompt number 1 is, do you know how many bookmarks you own? And that would definitely be no, because not only do I have this old candle jar full of bookmarks, I have bookmarks everywhere. There are bookmarks in many of the books that I have on my shelves, and I will often open a book and find a bookmark I put there forever ago. So I love bookmarks. So no. Prompt number 2, which of your bookmarks do you like using the most and why? I have quite a few that I like to use often, but one of the ones I find myself using a lot is this one. And that is because I like this one so much that I bought another one when I saw it at the bookstore again, because it resembles my late pup. And if you remember, a few months ago, I went on a short hiatus, and it was because my beloved dog passed away in July. So, you know, I know this is an Arctic fox, but he was an American Eskimo dog. So he looked like a fluffy, white, sweet little boy. And so it reminds me of him every time I use this. There are some other ones that I use pretty often, and those are ones that were created for me by my daughter. So I love that one as well. This is one of the ones that she made me. I laminated it, and I use this one a lot. There's just so many. I love this one. It is sushi, and I have chopsticks as well as a bookmark that are somewhere in one of these books on my shelves. So yes, there are bookmarks I love to use over and over again. I'm trying to think, are there any other ones that I use very often? Oh yeah, this one is a map. There are some Dr. Seuss ones I love using. There's a Alice in Wonderland one that I love using as well. So, I mean, yes, I could show bookmarks all day. All right, let's move on. If you can, show a bookmark off that you own, which is an example of, and there's several different prompts. So one you received as a gift. There is actually one of those corner ones made out of fabric that my husband gave me last year for my birthday. And I typically use that in like very beautiful books. And that one had my initials on it, but I have it in a pouch at work, and I forgot to bring it home for this video. But another couple that I received as gifts were these, which my daughter made for me last Christmas. So these were Christmas gifts for me last year, and I do enjoy using these ones as well. You can see this one has lost several of the little gems that were on it. But yes, those were gifts. And then there was, oh my goodness, this one, which is a dog. There's a little paw print here. So yes, I get bookmarks as gifts fairly often, and I love them. So what a great gift. An example of something not meant to be a bookmark that you use as a bookmark. I think I use napkins sometimes, but also I have here a boarding pass. So I will definitely use these fairly often. Whenever we travel, I inevitably end up using a boarding pass as a bookmark because I always travel with a book. And then an example of one advertising a bookstore. I can't really, actually, I think I have one from one of those airport bookstores, and this is just, what is it called? Second edition booksellers. Yeah, so this is one of those chain bookstores at several American airports. I can't believe I don't have any from any of the other bookstores that I go to. But, okay. And then one that holds your place using magnets. I have a few of those. I always end up losing those. So yeah, these ones I haven't used yet. This is a dog one that I have. I've lost the other Hogwarts professors, but I don't typically buy those ones very often because I do lose them. And then one that has your name or initials. The one I mentioned that my husband had bought me was, it was a pretty fabric, and it also had my initials in like pretty script on it. That's at work, so I don't have it here to show. And prompt number 4, do you have any special purpose bookmarks, or do you designate certain bookmarks for certain kinds of books? So a lot of times I will, if I'm reading something like with my daughter, if we're reading something, you know, I like to fit the themes, you know, so we have some Roald Dahl bookmarks. I have a couple other different ones, Alice in Wonderland, I have a Hello Kitty one here. At Christmas time, I will often, oh, here's another example of not a bookmark, but Christmas cards I often use in books I'm reading at Christmas time. I have some Christmas bookmarks. This was a set, and just so cute, so very festive, and at certain times of the year I will use certain bookmarks. So yeah, I have kitties wearing festive attire for the Christmas season. But yeah, another one, if I'm reading something with travel or like a sea voyage, I will often use my map one. And let's move on. Prompt number 5, do you use anything unusual as a bookmark? Oh yeah, that would be this or the boarding pass. Sometimes I use napkins or paper towels. I have used receipts, photos. I opened a book the other day, and a photo of my son when he was about 6 months old fell out of the book, and he is now 17, so yeah. Prompt number 6, are there any types of bookmarks that you don't like? So I will say, although I think they are very cute, I don't like the magnet ones because I feel like you move your book a certain way, and I carry a book in my purse and in my backpack. I feel like they fall off the book more easily than a book that is tucked well inside of a book, because these are on the edges. So I don't like the magnet ones as much. So I don't typically buy them. Like, I bought these ones because they were cute little Hogwarts professors, and I bought these ones because they're dogs. But other ones that I don't like, I mean, there's never really a bookmark I don't like. But let me see if I can find bookmarks that are extra thick. So like these are some examples. These are ones that my husband and I made with my daughter, and this is just resin, but you can see they're very thick. So we were messing around with resin back when we used to make little figurines for Dungeons and Dragons, but like those, very thick. It's a very beautiful bookmark, but it is very thick, and yeah, like this one, I love it. It's a, what do you call it? A library, the little card that they tucked into the library books back in the day to check out the library books. And it's so cute, but it is so thick. So I'm not a fan of extra thick bookmarks, but I still will buy them and I still will use them. I use this one quite often, actually. And are there types of bookmarks that you do not own but would like to, or types you'd like to have more of? So I think more of those corner ones. I do like those ones. I only have the one. And then, I mean, I will always like more bookmarks, but I don't think there's any specific type of bookmark. Maybe some more metal ones. I have one here. I have a weird habit of keeping my bookmarks in the plastic packaging they came in, just to keep them safe. But like this one is metal, and I have like 1 or 2 others that are made of metal. It's one that we bought at the museum. So metal ones, I think I like these ones as well that have like just a charm on either end, and then it's like a ribbon or a string. I like those ones. But really, I just love fun bookmarks, like funny ones. Like I love this one. And then ones based on different books that I have read. Like I have several Agatha Christie ones, again, in the plastic because I'm weird like that. Another Agatha Christie. So more book ones and, you know, just things that I enjoy. And I keep saying, I'm so sorry. So more books, more bookmarks like that. Oh, and then here's a weird one. I have one that is actually a mini dictionary, but it is quite thick, so not something I will use in every single book. And of course, I can't say no to more bookmarks that I say children, but really my daughter is the only one who's into art. But, you know, I have so many of these, but these are getting older. They've been used so often that they're bent, which is why I laminated this one. So maybe some more of the bookmarks that my daughter makes me as well. So I would love to have more of those. And then prompt number 8, the last prompt. If you read ebooks, are you happy or unhappy with how your device handles bookmarks? So I actually, on my Kindle itself, I really don't pay attention to how it does the bookmarks, but I am very happy with across all of my devices, because more often than not when I'm reading a Kindle book, it is on my phone because I'm out in public and I forgot to bring a book with me or something, and I will click on my Kindle app and it will automatically take me to the last place that I read on my Kindle. So I do love that function. As far as on my Kindle itself, like I've never actually like purposely bookmarked something, so I don't really know how it works, but I do enjoy how it bookmarks things across all the devices. But those were the prompts, and I just found this to be such a fun tag, because who doesn't love bookmarks? If you're a reader, like, oh yeah, here's another one of those charm ones that I love. Who doesn't want to share their bookmarks and show off all their fun and silly bookmarks? Like I have so many silly ones. Cardstock that I laminated because we were crafting. More that my children have created for me, coloring. So I just love them. And yes, fun tag. But I will tag some people below, and if you have made it this far, I thank you so much, and I hope to see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.